The portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by TriCities Skin and Cancer. Today we're here at TriCities Skin and Cancer, and I'm joined by Dr. George Winton. And Doctor, we're talking about some new technology for your practice here called Sofwave.
That's correct.
Kind of fill us in on what Sofwave does.
Sofwave is high-frequency ultrasound technology that tightens skin, basically.
And it is fairly new to your practice here.
Well, brand new. We just started using it here in the past week or two. Ultrasound is been around for about 10 years, but this is a much better machine than the older ones. The principle behind ultrasound is to take focus ultrasonic beams and put them into a focus that will create an injury that causes a result. The older machines had some problems. The focal point was below the skin, not in the skin, and that meant that if you hit a nerve, for example, you might get a little weakness in that nerve, you might get some pain in that nerve. It could last for 30 or 40 days. This machine won't do that. It's very nice.
What are the overall benefits and results that you're going to see from Sofwave?
This is a skin tightener. It makes microscopic foci of injury, heat injury in the skin, and as heat injury heals, you get new collagen formation and then shrinkage of the skin. So, for example, in your eyebrow areas, you might get even as much as a 5 millimeter elevation of your eyebrow from one treatment.
Now, does it hurt? I think a lot of folks want to know that.
It hurts a little bit, but nothing like the old 10-year-old machine did. Most people are able to tolerate it easily with just topical anesthetic. We do have what we call Pronox, which is nitrous oxide, for those that get a little nervous about it.
Something you may be familiar with if you've been to the dentist.
Exactly.
And, you know, we wanted to, is there any downtime? Because a lot of folks, you know, they're worried about work, and are they going to miss any time from work? Is there any downtime with Sofwave?
Not at all. There have been machines in the past that tighten skin, you know, fractionated carbon dioxide laser and radio frequency microneedling, but they all make holes in the skin, so there's a recovery period. And sometimes you look a little rough for 3 or 4 days. There's none of that with this.
Is there any scarring involved?
No scarring. You can't even tell the skin has been entered after this treatment.
And for how long, if you use Sofwave, how long does those benefits going to last you?
In the studies, they had 93% of the benefits still around at 6 months, and they recommend that most people will not need a treatment for another year to a year and a half.
So it can be repeated?
It can be repeated, sure can.
And who performs this procedure? If they come in and someone wants Sofwave, who performs it?
Well, our technicians perform it. They're highly trained. We had a training session with the manufacturer, and it's a very easy to use machine. It's very user friendly. And
let's talk about, is there any other options like this across our region, across our area here?
I think this is the first machine in Tri-Cities. I know there's a machine in Nashville. There may not even be one in Knoxville yet.
So you want to encourage someone, if this is a benefit that they would like, Sofwave is a great way to go.
It is. And one other thing I ought to point out, it's Sofwave without a T.
Yes.
So when they go online to learn about this, they need to get to the right website.
Yes.
And when they do, they'll see some nice before and after pictures.
All right. Well, Dr. George Winton, thank you so much for introducing us to Sofwave.
Well, thank you very much.
Hey, folks, we got some information we're going to have on the screen for you right now, that website and some other information you need. If you want to get involved with Sofwave, they can take care of you right here at Tri-Cities Skin and Cancer. The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by TriCities Skin and Cancer.